Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease in my life, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome.
Welcome back. Oh, stretch. Okay. All right. Welcome back to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I have so many projects that I would like to work on. So untilit.works consists of ciphers. Ciphers are a 3-hour block of time. You can probably tell I'm packing. I'm trying to get ready for a trip. It's a lot of stuff happening. So by doing untilit.works, what's going on, Lawrence? How you doing, fam? Thanks for coming through. Good morning. So I'm kind of like getting ready for a trip, and there's projects I want to get done and like launch before then. So that's why I'm kind of all over the place. But that's why I have untilit.works. It is a thing I created, like I said, mostly for myself. It consists of ciphers, which are 3-hour blocks of time. And within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, just trying to make some progress on whatever it is that you want to do, whether it be, planning for a trip or trying to figure out hotels and flights and things, or maybe working on that side project. That's what you do for 45 minutes straight. Then 15 minutes after the hour, around 15 minutes after the hour, I'll pop up to remind you, hey, time to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, do what you got to do. And just whatever it is, kind of let your mind rest from what it is that you're working on. While we're relaxing, I'll be talking about something I found interesting on the internet. Or you can come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet. You can do that as well. I'll talk about how you can do that. So break sessions, you'll know because I'll pop up on your video, kind of taking up your whole screen. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. That's why I have a little notice there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Open and closed caption. I'm using a speech recognition that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So hopefully what I'm saying will be accurately placed in that space that opens up. Then I haven't fixed this yet. I'm still working on it, but other projects have taken priority. But normally you'd be able to create highlight clips, and the service I'm using broke or did something weird happened. I have to investigate that. But I'm kind of creating another service of my own, so that I want to rather rely on it. And so I'm working on that. There's a countdown timer counting when the next work session starts. And if you'd like to join the room and chat like the homie Lawrence D. Codes did, you can and ask questions also. Cool. Work session will look like this. So Lawrence, how's your project going? Hopefully you're making some progress. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how that goes. I know it's like a YouTube thing. How are you finding working with the YouTube API? Let me know. Because again, I haven't done it in years. And I was like, nope. And so let's see. So this is similar to what the work session looks like. Again, it's broken because I was using a third-party thing for the background and they went out of business because you can't run a business on free. Who would have known? But so I'm going to replace with my own pictures at some point that I take on these trips. But yeah, over upper right-hand corner, we've got the menus. Subscribe has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Fam, I feel you. I had to shelf that, unfortunately, and prepare for talks. I feel you. That's exactly what I'm doing now. So I'm actually I don't know if you know, but I create my own websites for talks and workshops. And so I create a website, myworkshops.live, because that's what happened with my workshops. This is where I go for my workshops when I'm live. And at the end, that's where my workshops live. I mean, and so because live and live in English are the same. And then the other one is myslides.page, because that's where my slides page are. So yeah, I'm working on something now for like lightning talks. So stuff that's and other random little bits of things I create. So I'm working on that. That's what I want to get done for this next trip. First Java user group talk on May 9th. All right, coming up. Nice. Possible co-presentation at Spring 1, presenting with Deshaun Carter from VMware. I'm assuming Deshaun Carter is a VM from VMware is a well-known person. So shouts to you. That's dope. Congratulations. All right. So back to this. So yeah. So I have Subscribe has listed all the upcoming ciphers. I'm only going to be next week because for the next 3 weeks, most of May, I'm out basically. So I'm and the time zone, I am not going to do this at no. I'm only doing my radio show, but oh, okay, nice. Well, no, that's dope. Another DevRel, that's dope. Shouts to them. Cool. Yeah, it's always cool when you can like I haven't done co-presenting yet, so that sounds pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? All right. Again, don't get distracted. So yes, Subscribe has a list of all the coming ciphers. You can subscribe to get notified when we go live. So I set up one for next week. The following weeks, I am like 90% sure I am not going to be doing this overseas. So I'm going to say no to that, maybe. But subscribe, maybe check it out. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Because Sunday morning. Well, no, I don't know. I might be traveling because Sunday morning here is like Monday evening in Japan, something like that. I don't know. We'll see where I'm at. But yeah, so in the upper left-hand corner, we have that is also broken because I did rely on a third party. I am reworking it so that I don't have to, but there's an audio player there and they did something broken. I don't know, whatever. Then there's a to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add to the list here. You can click the text to edit it. You can click X to delete it. Or if you're marking complete, click the checkbox. That will then send it to the done section, where if you click done, it shows you all the things you got completed. If you hit that Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and pre-populate a tweet that with all the things you got completed with like next little green check mark next to them. For me, it feels good knowing, hey, I got some stuff done. Good going into the week. There's a countdown timer in the right column. Again, countdown to when the break session happens, and that's 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So let's say you don't have a thing that you've been meaning to work on, or yeah, you just have nothing to work on, but you heard web development is a pretty cool thing. I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me about it, if you go through those and complete those, I think you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. I also have they're old tutorials. I need to update that as well. I'm probably just going to redo the whole site. I don't know. Maybe on the long trip, maybe I'll look into it. But I have links to 3 tutorials over at Vonage, where I'm a JavaScript developer advocate. And I think they're pretty dope. One, you create an application where you put in your phone number into an input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. And you'll be able to have a conversation back and forth. Then there's the opposite, where you get a virtual number from your real world phone. You call that virtual number, the application you create can answer that call. You can have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where 2 users like log in to a application, and then one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation through the browser. I think it's pretty dope. So those are there. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. Like I said, if you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up. If it's not broken, because I have not done that in a while, we'll hopefully walk you through the process. Then highlight, don't have to worry about because the highlight video thing is broken. Cool. Hako. Hako stands for help a coder / creator out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck on something, you can create a Hako, which is like a room, and you can invite people to request to join that room. And then from there, hopefully as a unit, you'll be able to get the help or the feedback on a thing that you're looking for. So you can click view Hako to show you all the different Hakos that we created. You can click the creator's name, either Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with. And you can request to join. And there's also like a filter for keywords, so you can like filter it by keywords. If you click create, it presents you with this form. You enter in the title, 3 keywords, hit create. It will generate a unique URL that you can then copy the URL or click to share to Twitter, and then you join your Hako. This is what the Hako looks like. Your title's here at the top. You can leave the Hako on the right-hand side. You can open the menu for some more options. We have a text chat here on the right side. On the left, another countdown timer counting when the next break session happens. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks the link, they don't automatically join your room, right? They're actually requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to either open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on what they logged in with, see whether or not you want to let that person into your room, and then you can approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and get them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And the whole point of the Hako, again, is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. So I think by being able to share your screen, everyone will be able to get the context of seeing what you're seeing and be able to give you that help or feedback that you're looking for. Way you communicate to the Hako is text chat. I have a enter in the little input box here, the message, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled to be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite, that if you're not looking at the text chat and you still kind of want to follow along, if you enable text to speech, things that people are putting into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. So that way you can still kind of follow along. All right, cool. And then that is pretty much it. Again, you can check all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, I'm gonna get y'all back to work because I have to finish up some post radio show promo stuff, like social media stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna send y'all off with some traveling music. This is one of my favorite producers, you know what I'm saying, who happens to be from Japan, where I'm going, you know what I mean? And last time I went to Japan, I actually went to the spot where his record store was. I don't think it's there anymore. And but I don't, maybe I'll stop by again. I don't know, but I want to check out other parts of Japan as well. Like I'm going to Okinawa for an event, but then I'm going to take some time off and check out the main island again. And I don't know, maybe see some bowing deer or something. I don't know. That's what I'm going to try to plan out today. So again, one of my favorite producers of all time goes by the name of Nujabes. This is a track he has with another dope MC, goes by the name of Apani B. It's called Thank You. Again, thanks for hanging out. Lawrence, I wish you much productivity, and everybody else, if you're watching, I wish you much productivity on your projects. And see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, y'all be safe. This is Nujabes featuring Apani B. Thank you. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me.